Hello, everybody. It's Lynnis, and welcome to Lynnis Minutes. I hope everybody had
anion product. A product, negative ions come from lightning strike, and we do not want to.
And it's really because I have a 3-part framework or process called exploration.
Some quick tips, tools, and techniques that are going to aid you in midlife. And today we're going to be talking about just that, another way to be well in our mind, body, and spirit. And let me tell you why I decided to choose this topic of things to do in the AM to improve gut health. Because I noticed at around 62, this was last year, that something was going on in the mornings that wasn't going on before. And so I had to do some research to decide what differences I needed to make in my regular routine. So that I wasn't feeling so weird in the morning. The interesting thing is that I learned when it comes to improving your gut health, a few things that happen to us first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, we have a very high cortisol level that happens first thing in the morning. And that does have everything to do with how our digestive flow goes, believe it or not. And so you want to do the things to try to get that cortisol level under control right away. And usually when it comes to our gut health, things start moving in the morning. But sometimes as we age, we find that to be a little difficult to get it moving in the morning. So here's some tips that I've used and that one of the wellness programs that I have, which is the V.I.B.E Living series, we spend a little time on gut health because as you age, gut health is especially important because it's a great way to prevent so many other things. And believe it or not, the emotions that you feel in terms of anxiety and stress and depression, a lot of your ability to think clearly and make decisions are tied directly to your gut health. So it's important to be looking at, how healthy you are in your gut and what you can do to promote gut health. So here's something that I do every morning, and I've talked about this before, but specifically, if you're having problems with your bowels moving or you're waking up with that funny feeling in the first thing in the morning, drink a big glass of warm water. Now, I use lemon water because I like the taste and because it kind of energizes me and it helps to detox my liver. But for gut health, it doesn't have to be lemon water. The Japanese use this particular method all the time. I think they drink like 4 glasses of warm water, and that should help to get you moving. But there's something else that could be helpful as well. And you hear people talking about this more and more, and that's taking a probiotic supplement. I believe some of the many members of this group are selling all kinds of different things. And one thing I've noticed a lot is they're talking about probiotic supplements. Why are they talking about that? Because usually the probiotics have healthy bacteria, saprotrophic bacteria in your gut that can help move elimination. So taking a probiotic supplement is a good idea. Do your homework to find out which ones would be best. I won't make any recommendations here, but I know there's some women here in the group that sell things like this. You might want to talk with them to do some homework to find out what kinds of products they're selling that might be helpful, that might fall in this realm. Another thing is making sure you eat fiber, especially in the mornings. Of course, for instance, that apple a day thing is really true. Apple a day keeps the doctor away for so many reasons. And one reason is that it's high fiber. So if you are a person who does eat breakfast in the morning, it's a good idea to make sure it's a high fiber breakfast. Avocado is a high fiber. Of course, eating oatmeal is a high fiber, or adding chia seed to your cream of wheat or something like that. Those are all high fiber and can be very helpful when it comes to having having a healthy gut and getting that elimination through. Here's something that I didn't know, and I tried doing it, and right now I'm doing intermittent fasting, so I'm not eating until like about 12 o'clock. But for those of you who are eating breakfast, sit down and eat your breakfast. As your mom used to say, sit down, girl, eat your breakfast. Instead of running around and standing and eating in the car and everything else, sit down. No cell phones, no TV, whatever. It's a form of mindful eating. But sitting down causes you to relax more and gives your digestive system an opportunity to process more instead of eating on the go. That eating on the go is really not the best gut healthy thing to do, especially first thing in the morning. So sit down and eat your breakfast.